In the words of Tori Amos herself, music is the most powerful language in the world. Today we delve into the world of this musical powerhouse. Born Myra Ellen Amos in the heart of North Carolina, this fiery redhead was destined for greatness from an early age. A prodigy by any standard, she was the youngest person ever admitted to the prestigious Peabody Institute at Johns Hopkins University, at just 5 years old. However, her unconventional approach to music led to her expulsion at 11, marking the beginning of a journey that would transform her into the musical Maverick we know today. In 1992, the world was introduced to Tori Amos with her debut album, Little Earthquakes. This wasn't just any album, it was a seismic shift in the industry. It was raw, it was real, and it resonated with listeners around the globe. As she stepped into the spotlight, Amos was just getting started on a journey that would change the face of music. Tori Amos didn't just make music, she revolutionized it. She challenged the status quo with her raw, emotional lyrics and non-conformist style. Amos's music was a bold departure from the mainstream. She didn't hide behind catchy pop hooks or polished production. Instead, she found strength in vulnerability, weaving tales of personal experiences, struggles, and triumphs into her melodies. Her songs were confessional, intimate, and deeply personal, inviting listeners into her world to share in her emotions. Her unique style was evident in her sophomore album, Under the Pink. The album was a daring exploration of female sexuality, power, and identity, all wrapped up in Amos's signature piano-driven melodies. It was a powerful statement that challenged listeners to rethink their perceptions of women in music, and it set the stage for her future work. Amos continued to push boundaries with her subsequent albums. Boys for Pele, for example, was a raw, fiery, and unapologetically female album. It was a musical journey that saw Amos delve into the depths of her psyche, exploring themes of betrayal, loss, and self-discovery. She wasn't just singing songs, she was baring her soul to the world. And the world responded. Her music resonated with millions who found solace, strength, and empowerment in her words. Her ability to express universal emotions in a deeply personal way struck a chord with listeners, forging a powerful connection between the artist and her audience. Amos's impact on the music industry was profound. Her fearless exploration of taboo topics, her refusal to conform to industry norms, and her commitment to authenticity set a new standard for female musicians. She showed that women could be raw, emotional, powerful, and unapologetically themselves in their music. Amos's music, a far cry from the conventional, resonated with millions, creating a ripple effect in the music industry. She didn't just challenge the status quo, she shattered it, paving the way for a new generation of female artists to find their voices and make their mark. Tori Amos's influence extends far beyond her discography. Her impact is seen in the music of countless artists who followed. This flame-haired songstress didn't just create tunes, she crafted musical landscapes that broke boundaries and shattered expectations, setting the stage for a new era of expressive, authentic female voices in music. Amos's music was a revelation. It was raw and real, unashamedly delving into the depths of the human condition. Her songs are not just heard but felt, a powerful testament to her ability to connect with audiences on a deeply emotional level. This emotional resonance is a hallmark of her influence, echoed in the works of many artists who followed in her footsteps. Her influence is seen in the likes of Fiona Apple, whose confessional songwriting mirrors Amos's candid approach to music. It's seen in the audacity of Lady Gaga, who, like Amos, is unafraid to challenge norms and push boundaries. It's seen in the raw, emotional performances of Adele, whose heart-wrenching ballads resonate with the same depth of emotion that Amos's songs do. But Amos's influence is not just limited to individual artists. She was instrumental in paving the way for female artists to express themselves freely and authentically, challenging the status quo that often sought to confine them to certain roles or styles. Her fearlessness in confronting taboo topics and exploring complex emotions in her music has encouraged a generation of female artists to do the same. Even today, her influence is palpable. Her music continues to inspire, her songs are still relevant, and her legacy endures. The ripple effect of her impact is seen in the continued evolution of the music industry, in the fearless, authentic voices of female artists, and in the timeless appeal of her songs. In the grand symphony of music, Tori Amos's contribution is a powerful melody that continues to inspire and resonate, underscoring her timeless influence. Delving into the musical treasure trove that is Tori Amos's discography, there are several standout songs that have not only defined her career, but also continue to resonate with her fans. Songs like Silent All These Years, Cornflake Girl, and A Sort of Fairy Tale, each unique in their own right, showcase Amos's ability to weave complex narratives with her evocative piano melodies and hauntingly beautiful vocals. The live performance recordings of Amos are a whole other experience, offering a raw, unfiltered look into her musical genius. Fans have long wished for these recordings to be officially released, allowing them to relive the magic of her live shows. And it's not just her singles that fans are clamoring for. The B-sides, those hidden gems that didn't make it onto the official albums, have amassed a cult following of their own. A comprehensive package of these B-sides would be a dream come true for many a Tori Amos fan. The demand for her albums to be pressed on vinyl is another testament to her enduring influence. The repressing of From the Choir Girl Hotel, in particular, is high on the wish list of many fans. This album, with its rich textures and intricate arrangements, would be a treat to experience on the warm, organic medium of vinyl. There has been speculation about the possible destruction of the masters of From the Choir Girl Hotel. If true, this would be a significant loss, not just for the fans, but for the music industry as a whole. These masters represent a critical piece of music history, capturing the creative process of one of the most innovative artists of our time. Tori Amos's music continues to captivate fans, old and new, and their wishes for more access to her work are a testament to her enduring influence. From her standout songs to her live performances and B-sides, every facet of her work continues to inspire and resonate, underscoring the timeless appeal of this musical maverick.